When you're planning a wedding, so many questions. What kind of flowers? What will the invitations look like? Live band or DJ? I went with a band. You gotta go with a band. Believe it or not, those are easy decisions compared to the complicated, frequently asked questions etiquette expert Diane Gottsman has for us this morning about wedding planning. Diane, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
Doing pretty well. So these are our deep questions. Let's start with the first one here. We got them in the monitor here. I'm getting married, and I don't want, this is not me speaking. I'm already married.
Yes.
I'm getting married, and I don't want to have a registry. Instead, I would prefer cash to pay for our honeymoon. Is there a good way to tell everyone we want money over things?
You know, it's touchy because it's touchy always when you're asking for money, and basically that's what you're doing. So I think word of mouth is best. Having a wedding website where they can go and see that that's what you want money, and set it up like a fund. In lieu of gifts, we would appreciate any donation towards a honeymoon or our new furniture, or let them know what you're buying. Don't just say, even though cash is king, it's better to do it in a very discreet, diplomatic way, and family members can pass that along. Wedding website is also a great place to put it.
That's a good idea. I wanted some money for mine. My wife said no.
Yeah.
just gifts. My future mother-in-law has a list of people she wants us to invite, and neither one of us has ever met these people. Is it necessary to invite people who are friends of family without us being personal acquaintances? You don't know these people.
This is so common because family members seem to think this is a great time for other people to meet, and it's kind of good business for them as well. Although the wedding is not really business for people, the bride and groom who don't know them. So unless the mother-in-law is paying for any part of this wedding, I don't think politely she gets to vote. I think it's really up to the bride and groom who attends the wedding, and if they don't know them, it's going to be awkward to meet them for the very first time.
Yeah, that's true. Is it still a tradition for guests to avoid wearing white to a wedding? Is it popular one?
Yeah, you see this face. Yes, it is, because that's the bride's day. Give her the white day and pick a different color.
Okay, good advice. I am in the wedding party and have spent a great deal of money. Do I still have to give a wedding gift? Since I have spent money on showers, lunches, party supplies, etc., I'm bleeding cash.
Yeah. Bleeding cash, but a gift is still a
necessary.
kind gesture. So what you can do, if you're part of this wedding party, is get together with the rest of the wedding party and buy a group gift. That's a good way to go.
That's a good idea. Then
Yeah.
you're spending less money, and it's a great gift. That's a win-win. That's a good idea. I'm having a Christmas wedding, and I have chosen the color black for my attendants. The dresses have been purchased and altered for each of my attendants. My future mother-in-law says it's disrespectful to have my girlfriends wear black dresses to our wedding. Is there a protocol to what colors are off limits for bridesmaids?
So black is perfectly fine as long as it doesn't look like a shroud. As long as it's not depressing
Right.
looking, and the bride wants them to wear black, and it sounds like it's going to be a beautiful formal wedding.
Yeah.
So black is fine. I think, believe it or not, red is a color that is off for weddings and funerals. I'm wearing red today, but I'm not going to a wedding just because it stands out. But I think if the bride wants black, and I'm sure it's going to be very tasteful, mother-in-law, she means well, but give her that day. Give her the choice of the color.
Yeah. Good advice, as usual. Diane Gottsman with the Protocol School of Texas. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.